Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Blog Podcast. Today is Wednesday, June 27th, 2018. Today I'm going to recap the FIFA World Cup from yesterday and look ahead to the action today. I'm going to talk about the College World Series, Major League Baseball from yesterday, look ahead to today, and I'm going to close the podcast by giving out my NBA free agent picks. I'm actually going to start with the College World Series Game 1 from last night. Game 1 was actually supposed to be Monday night, but it was rained out, so they postponed it to yesterday. Arkansas defeated Oregon State 4-1. I had Oregon State on the podcast. I was wrong. Good win for Arkansas. They're now a win away from winning the College World Series. Game 2 will be tonight, 7 o'clock on ESPN. I'll pick that game in a minute on the podcast. Bottom of the second, RBI single, Michael Gettler got Oregon State on the board, 1-0. Top of the fifth, RBI single, Grant Hotch ties it up at 1 apiece. Bases loaded hit by pitch by Eric Cole, 2-1 Arkansas. Fielder's choice, Casey Martin, 3-1 Arkansas. Bases loaded walk, Heston Kretschstedt, 4-1 Arkansas is your final. Blaine Knight, the starting pitcher for Arkansas, 6 innings, 7 hits, an earned run, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 2.81 ERA. Luke Heimlich, who is in trouble due to domestications from the past. I don't like getting into that stuff on this podcast. And the Royals are actually interested into bringing him in. He was undrafted, and rightfully so. Heimlich went 4 in the third innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 2.93 ERA. Game 2 tonight, 7 o'clock ESPN. Give me Oregon State to tie the series up at 1 apiece tonight. FIFA World Cup. Yesterday's results in Group C and Group D play. Denmark and France ended up in a 0-0 draw as they both advanced to the knockout stage. Peru defeated Australia 2-0 as they end up finishing in third place in the group. Andre Carrillo in the 18th minute, 1-0 Peru. Paolo Guerrero in the 50th minute, 2-0 Peru was your final. Group D play, a big-time win for Argentina, 2-1 over Nigeria. It was a much-needed win for Argentina as they advance into the knockout round. Lionel Messi in the 14th minute put his team up 1-0. Victor Moses on the penalty kick in the 51st minute tied it up at 1 apiece. Marcos Rojo in the 86th minute gave Argentina a 2-1 lead. Croatia defeated Iceland 2-1 as they advance into the knockout round. Milan Badej in the 53rd minute, 1-0 Croatia. Gifli Sigurdsson in the 76th minute ties it up at 1 apiece. Ivan Presic in the 90th minute gives Croatia a 2-1 lead as Croatia and Argentina advanced to the knockout round. That was a big-time win for Argentina, as I just mentioned. Group F play coming up at 10 o'clock. South Korea and Germany. Give me Germany to punch its ticket to the knockout round. And you also have Mexico and Sweden. Sweden could potentially steal a bid here with the win, but Mexico is just a better team, so give me Mexico to advance. Group E is much more interesting because you have 3 teams fighting for 2 spots. 2 o'clock on Fox, you have Serbia and Brazil. Give me Brazil there. 2 o'clock FS1, you have Switzerland and Costa Rica. Give me Switzerland, who has been the biggest surprise in Group E play. So I believe Switzerland will advance to the knockout stage. And that's it for World Cup chat for today. Now we're going to go over yesterday's baseball action. The Rays defeated the Nationals 1-0 to win their 5th in a row. They improved to 39-40. Washington drops to 41-37. Nathan Eovaldi improves to 2-3. Max Scherzer drops to 10-4. Sergio Romo gets his 6th save of the year. Eovaldi took a no-hitter into the 6th inning, and that got broken up. The lone run of the game came in the bottom of the 1st on a fielder's choice by Jake Bauers to give the Rays a 1-0 lead for good. Eovaldi, 6 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.08 ERA. Max Scherzer, 7 innings, 4 hits, an earned run, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 2.04 ERA. The Yankees defeated the Phillies 6-0 as they improved to 52-25. Philly drops to 41-36. Luis Severino improves to 12-2. Jake Arrieta drops to 5-6. Top of the 1st, home run Aaron Hicks, who's leadoff home run, 1-0 Yankees. Top of the 3rd, 2-run single Gleyber Torres, 3-0 Yankees. RBI single Greg Bird, boy did he need that. 4-0 Yanks. Top of the 4th, sacrifice by Aaron Hicks, 5-0 Yanks. Top of the 5th, home run Didi Gregorius, 6-0 Yanks is your final. Luis Severino, 7 innings, 6 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 9 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 2.1 ERA. Jake Arrieta, 5 innings, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, and 5 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.54 ERA. The Mariners defeated the Orioles 3-2 as they improved to 49-31. Baltimore drops to 23-55. James Paxton improves to 7-2. Darren O'Day drops to 0-2. Edwin Diaz gets his 29th save of the year. Bottom of the 2nd, home run Danny Valencia, 1-0 O's. Top of the 4th, home run Kyle Seager, ties up at 1 apiece. Bottom of the 6th, RBI grounder into a double play allows a run to score, 2-1 O's. Top of the 8th, 2-run single Kyle Seager, 3-2 Mariners is your final. James Paxton, 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and 10 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.65 ERA. Kevin Gausman, 6 innings, 5 hits, an earned run, a walk, and 4 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.2 ERA. The Red Sox defeated the Angels 9-1 as they improved to 53-27. LA drops to 41-39. David Price improves to 9-5. John Lamb drops to 0-1. Bottom of the 1st, home run Mookie Betts, 1-0 Sox. Bottom of the 2nd, 2-run double Jackie Bradley Jr., 3-0 Sox. RBI double Andrew Benintendi, 4-0 Sox. Infield single Mitch Moreland, 5-0 Sox. Top of the 3rd, home run Chris Young got the Angels on the board to make it a 5-1 game. Bottom of the 3rd, home run Jackie Bradley Jr., 6-1 Sox. Bottom of the 5th, home run Christian Vasquez, 7-1 Sox. Bottom of the 6th, home run JD Martinez, 8-1 Sox. Bottom of the 7th, RBI single Jackie Bradley Jr., 9-1 Sox is your final. David Price, 6 innings, 5 hits, an earned run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.66 ERA. John Lamb only went an inning and 2/3, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts, leaves the game with an ugly 7.2 ERA. The A's defeated the Tigers 9-7 as they improved to 42-38. Detroit drops to 36-44. Ryan Butcher improves to 2-0. Shane Green drops to 2-5. Blake Treinen gets his 19th save of the year. Bottom of the 1st, RBI double Nicholas Castellanos, 1-0 Tigers. 2-run double Nico Goodrum, 3-0 Tigers. RBI single James McCann, 4-0 Tigers. Bottom of the 3rd, 2-run triple Dixon Machado, 6-0 Tigers. Top of the 4th, ground rule double Mark Hanna got the A's on the board to make it a 6-1 game. 2-run double Jonathan Lucroy, 6-3. Bottom of the 4th, RBI single John Hicks makes it a 7-3. Top of the 5th, 2-run home run Chad Pinder makes it a 7-5 game. Home run Jed Lowry makes it 7-6. Top of the 7th, RBI ground out Matt Olson ties it up at 7 apiece. Top of the 9th, go-ahead RBI single Jed Lowry, 8-7 A's. RBI single Dustin Fowler, 9-7 A's is your final. Frankie Montas had his worst start of the year. 3 innings, 8 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, and a strikeout, leaves the game with a 3.68 ERA. Blaine Hardy, 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.59 ERA. The Mets defeated the Pirates 4-3 in 10 innings as they improved to 32-45. The Pirates dropped to 37-42. Tim Peterson improves to 1-0. Stephen Brault drops to 5-2. Bottom of the 1st, 2-run single Wilmer Flores, 2-0 Mets. Top of the 5th, RBI single Jose Osuna makes it a 2-1 game. RBI single, Gregory Polanco ties it up at 2 apiece. Top of the 7th, home run, Gregory Polanco, 3-2 Pirates. Bottom of the 7th, home run, Michael Conforto ties it up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 10th, the walk-off single by Wilmer Flores. 4-3 Mets is your final. Steven Matz, 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.69 ERA. Chad Cole, 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.55 ERA. The Diamondbacks defeated the Marlins 5-3 as they improved to 45-34. Miami drops to 32-48. Zach Godley improves to 9-5. Elieser Hernandez drops to 0-5. Brad Boxberger gets his 18th save of the season. Top of the 3rd, RBI double, Jake Lamb. 1-0 Diamondbacks. RBI double, David Peralta. 2-0 Diamondbacks. Bottom of the 4th, RBI ground out, Brian Holiday. Makes it a 2-1 game. Top of the 5th, 2-run double, John Ryan Murphy. 4-1 Diamondbacks. Bottom of the 5th, home run, Starlin Castro. Makes it a 4-2 game. Top of the 7th, sacrifice fly, John Ryan Murphy. 5-2 game. Bottom of the 7th, JT Riddle safe on the throwing error, allows a run to score to make it a 5-3 game. And that is your final. Zach Godley, 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 4.58 ERA. Elieser Hernandez, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 5.05 ERA. The Reds defeated the Braves 5-3 as they improved to 33-46. Atlanta drops to 45-33. Matt Harvey improves to 3-5. Anibal Sanchez drops to 3-2. Raciel Iglesias gets his 14th save of the year. Top of the 4th, RBI single, Jesse Winker. 1-0 Reds. Bottom of the 4th, RBI double, Tyler Flowers ties it up at 1 apiece. Top of the 5th, RBI double, Scott Schebler. 2-0 Reds. Top of the 6th, RBI single, Adam Duvall. 3-1 Reds. Top of the 8th, RBI single, Jesse Winker. 4-1 Reds. Bottom of the 8th, RBI ground out, Freddie Freeman makes it a 4-2 game. RBI ground out, Nick Markakis makes it a 4-3 game. Top of the 9th, RBI single, Scooter Gennett makes it 5-3. That's your final. Matt Harvey, 6 2/3 innings, 6 hits, an earned run, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 5.28 ERA. Anibal Sanchez, 4 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 2.68 ERA. The Padres defeated the Rangers 3-2 as they improved to 36-46. The Rangers dropped to 35-46. Matt Strahm improves to 2-2. Jake Dykman drops to 1-1. Brad Hand gets his 22nd save of the year. Bottom of the 2nd, home run Rugdan Odor, 1-0 Rangers. Bottom of the 4th, home run Robinson Chirinos, 2-0 Rangers. Top of the 8th, here come the Padres. RBI double, Will Myers. Makes it a 2-1 game. Sacrifice fly, Christian Villanueva ties it up at 2 apiece. Go ahead, RBI double, Hunter Renfroe. 3-2 Padres is your final. Tyson Ross, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 3.32 ERA. Austin Bibbins Dirks, 5 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 3.57 ERA. The White Sox defeated the Twins 8-4 as they improved to 27-51. The Twins dropped to 34-41. Reynaldo Lopez improves to 3-5. Lance Lynn drops to 5-6. Top of the 2nd, home run Brian Dozier, 1-0 Twins. Top of the 3rd, home run Ari Adrianzana, 2-0 Twins. Bottom of the 3rd, RBI triple, Yoan Moncada gets the White Sox on the board to make it a 2-1 game. RBI ground out, Yolmer Sanchez ties up at 2 apiece. Top of the 5th, RBI single, Adrianza makes it a 3-2 Twins lead. Sacrifice fly, Joe Mauer, 4-2 Twins. Bottom of the 6th, bases loaded walk, Tim Anderson makes it 4-3. 2-run go-ahead single, Yolmer Sanchez, 5-4 White Sox. Bottom of the 7th, home run Avisail Garcia, 6-4 Sox. Bottom of the 8th, RBI single, Yolmer Sanchez, 7-4 Sox. Bottom of the 8th as well, bases loaded walk, Jose Abreu. 8-4 Sox was your final. Reynaldo Lopez, 6 1/3 inning, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 3.73 ERA. Lance Lynn, 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, and 8 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 4.81 ERA. The Brewers defeated the Royals 5-1 as they improved to 46-32. The Royals dropped to 24-55. Freddie Peralta improves to 3-0. Jacob Junis drops to 5-9. Josh Hader gets his 7th save of the year. Bottom of the first, 2-run home run, Christian Yelich, 2-0 Brewers. Bottom of the third, home run, Jesus Aguilar makes it 3-0. 2-run home run, Ryan Braun in the bottom of the 5th makes it 5-0 Brewers. Top of the 8th, home run, Raul Mondesi Jr. gets the Royals on the board to make it a 5-1 game. That's your final. Freddie Peralta was great. 7 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 1.59 ERA. Jacob Junis, 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.67 ERA. The Astros defeated the Blue Jays 7-0 as they improved to 53-28. Toronto drops to 37-42. Charlie Morton improves to 10-1. Ryan Barucki drops to 0-1. Bottom of the 5th, 2-run single Evan Gattis, 2-0 Astros. Bottom of the 8th, 3-run home run Jake Marisnick, 5-0 Astros. 2-run home run Alex Bregman, 7-0 Astros is your final. Charlie Morton was outstanding. 7 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 2.54 ERA. Ryan Barucki, 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 3 ERA. The Cardinals defeated the Indians 11-2 as they improved to 42-36. Cleveland drops to 43-35. Carlos Martinez improves to 4-4. Corey Kluber drops to 11-4. Top of the first, RBI single, Lonnie Chisenhall, 1-0 Indians. RBI single, Jason Kipnis, 2-0 Indians. Bottom of the first, home run, Matt Carpenter gets the Cards on the board. Bottom of the second, sacrifice fly, Carlos Martinez ties it up at 2 apiece. RBI single, Matt Carpenter, 3-2 Cardinals. Home run, Jose Martinez, 6-2 Cardinals. Bottom of the third, 2-run home run, Colton Wong, 8-2 Cardinals. Bottom of the fourth, sacrifice fly, Yadier Molina, 9-2 Cardinals. Bottom of the sixth, RBI single, Marcelo Zuna, 10-2 Cardinals. Bottom of the eighth, home run, Matt Carpenter, 11-2 Cardinals is your final. Carlos Martinez was good. 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and 8 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.22 ERA. Corey Kluber, worst start of the year. An inning and 2/3, 6 hits, 6 earned runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 2.54 ERA. The Cubs defeated the Dodgers 9-4 as they improved to 43-34. The Dodgers dropped to 42-36. John Lester improves to 10-2. Yimi Garcia drops to 1-2. Bottom of the second, RBI single, Cody Bellinger, 1-0 Dodgers. Top of the fifth, home run, Javier Baez, 1-1. Bottom of the fifth, RBI single, Austin Barnes, 2-1 Dodgers. Top of the sixth, infield single, Addison Russell ties it up at 2 apiece. RBI single, Ben Zobrist, 3-2 Cubs. Grand slam, Javier Baez. That's his second home run of the game. 7-2 Cubs. Top of the eighth, RBI single, Wilson Contreras, 8-2 Cubs. Bottom of the eighth, wild pitch allows Kiki Hernandez, the scorer, makes it an 8-3 game. RBI single, Max Muncy, 8-4. Top of the ninth, RBI single, Albert Almora Jr., 9-4. Cubs was your final. John Lester, 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 2.18 ERA. Ross Stripling, 5 innings, 7 hits, an earned run, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 1.98 ERA. The Giants defeated the Rockies 3-2 as they improved to 41-39. The Rockies dropped to 38-41. Tony Watson improves to 2-2. Adam Avenio drops to 3-1. Sam Dyson gets his 3rd save of the year. Top of the second, home run Ian Desmond, 1-0 Rockies. Bottom of the third, home run Gorky Hernandez ties up at 1 apiece. Bottom of the seventh, sacrifice fly Andrew McCutchen, 2-1 Giants. Top of the eighth, RBI double Ian Desmond ties it up at 2 apiece. Bottom of the eighth, bases loaded walk Gorky Hernandez. 3-2 Giants is your final. Derek Collins, 6 2/3 innings, 6 hits, and earned run, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, leaves the game with 4.24 ERA. Chad Bettis, 6 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 5.07 ERA. Today's games: 12 o'clock, Reds Braves, Luis Castillo and Sean Newcomb. 2 o'clock, Royals Brewers, Danny Duffy and Brent Sutter. Blue Jays Astros, Marco Estrada and Dallas Keuchel. 7 o'clock, you have Yankees Phillies, Luis Sessa against Zach Eflin. Yanks going for the sweep. Mariners Orioles, Wade LeBlanc and Alex Cobb. Angels, Red Sox, Andrew Heaney and Rick Porcello. Athletics, Tigers, Chris Bassett and Mike Fiers. Pirates, Mets, Ivan Nova and Zach Wheeler. Diamondbacks, Marlins, Robbie Ray and Wei Yin Chen. 8 o'clock, Padres, Rangers. Rubber game there, Clayton Richard and Mike Minor. Twins, White Sox, Kyle Gibson and James Shields. Indians, Cardinals, Shane Bieber and Jack Flaherty. So 2 rookie pitchers going head-to-head there. 10 o'clock, ESPN, Cubs, Dodgers, Kyle Hendricks, Alex Wood. Tough call. Kyle Hendricks has had a good year, but it always seems like he's good at Wrigley Field and subpar on the road. Alex Cobb has improved off his bad start. As I said again, a very tough call. I'm going to go with the Dodgers just because they're home. Let's go 5-3 Dodgers and Shabazz regime. And at 10:15 you have Rockies, Giants, Kyle Freeland, and Madison Bumgarner. Before I go, I'm going to give you my predictions for NBA free agency. We're going to go by my best player list. First, you have LeBron James. My prediction hasn't changed from when I did the offseason predictions. I'm going to say he goes to Philadelphia. They're going to try to clear cap space by trading away future picks and Jared Bayless's contract. And maybe Markelle Fultz, maybe Robert Covington, maybe Dario Saric, maybe even Zaire Smith. So it's going to be very interesting. Everybody thinks Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. But something tells me that LeBron should stay in the Eastern Conference if he wants to knock off the Warriors and get into the finals first. So why not go to Philly and join a loaded team with a ton of assets and Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. So let's go with the Sixers for LeBron. I know it's not as big as a long shot as people think, but why not? I think Kevin Durant re-signs with the Warriors. There's speculation on Twitter that he may leave. I doubt that. Paul George, I think, goes to the Lakers. People have been talking about that for 2 years now. He could just sign there outright because they have max cap room. Nikola Jokic, I think, re-signs with the Nuggets. They have to make that move. They declined the option. I think that's going to be the first big domino to fall on July 1st at 12:01. That's going to be the first tweet from Adrian Wojnarowski at 12:01 saying that Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets have finalized a 5-year, $147 million contract extension. I expect that to be the first tweet at midnight on Saturday night. Chris Paul, I think, re-signs with the Houston Rockets. I think he has to. And he injured his hamstring last year, as we all know. And if that hamstring wasn't injured, they probably win the title. And they are probably the defending champions, not the Warriors. And people are probably speculating about Kevin Durant's future and not the future of the Houston Rockets. DeMarcus Cousins, I think, re-signs with the New Orleans Pelicans on a short-term deal. I think they should bring him back or else Sacramento probably wins that trade. That's a hot take. DeAndre Jordan, I think, opts in and gets traded to the Dallas Mavericks. And funny how things work out because don't forget he agreed to a deal with the Mavs and then backed out of it to go back to the Clippers. That's just a crazy thing that happened in the summer of 2015. I remember J.J. Redick and Chris Paul and Blake Griffin all traveled to Dallas to try to get DeAndre Jordan to come back to the Clippers, and he listened to them. So it's just funny how things work out. Aaron Gordon's a restricted free agent. I think he goes back to the Orlando Magic. J.J. Redick, I think, re-signs with the Philadelphia 76ers, especially if he's aware if LeBron James may be coming and they have a chance to trade for Kawhi Leonard. Imagine a crunch time 5 of Ben Simmons, J.J. Redick, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Joel Embiid. I think that's what the Sixers can possibly have next year. Marcus Smart, I think this is a wild card pick. But Charlotte, I feel like Charlotte's been mentioned in rumors for Marcus Smart. They can use some guard depth. Jabari Parker, I think, signs an offer sheet with the Chicago Bulls, and the Milwaukee Bucks don't match. I think that he wants to go back home, and that would be a nice fit for Jabari. Julius Randle, I think somebody throws a max offer sheet at him, whether that's the Phoenix Suns or the Indiana Pacers. But I think the Lakers ultimately match after they sign Paul George, and they ultimately bring back Julius Randle, and that's a move I think the Lakers should make. And then they'll figure out what else they have to do this summer. So my projected lineup for them is Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram at the 2, Paul George at the 3, Kyle Kuzma at power forward as your small ball 4, and Julius Randle at center. That, I think, would be their crunch time 5 next year, if you had to have me guess. Isaiah Thomas, I think the Clippers sign him as a flyer. I'll get into the big trade when I'm done with these predictions. Will Barton, I think, will re-sign with the Denver Nuggets. I think they'll find a way to get rid of Kenneth Faried's contract. They'll clear the cap space to re-sign Will Barton. Maybe they package Malik Beasley in that deal too. Tyreek Evans, I think, will sign with the Indiana Pacers. He'll be a nice sixth man for them coming off the bench. Zach LaVine, I think, re-signs with the Chicago Bulls. And I think LaVine played well last year at the Bulls, and I think the Bulls sign him to a short-term deal, perhaps. And I mentioned the trade, and the big reason why I think Isaiah Thomas will go to the Clippers. They traded away Austin Rivers to the Washington Wizards for Marcin Gortat, and that's why my DeAndre Jordan option and gets traded prediction feels like a good one to me. I love the deal for Washington. Rivers is somebody that can come off the bench for them and get some points because their bench has been their weak link for years now since they've been one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference. They can play him in crunch time with Wall and Beal. And now the Wizards have a hole at center. Maybe they're in play for DeMarcus Cousins now. Maybe they get creative a little bit and go for Julius Randle and trade one of their players. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do here. And I heard Marcus Morris could be available for the right place, but I love the deal for Washington. They got the better player. And what the Clippers got is a solid big man that's in decline, though. He'll probably be their starter if DeAndre Jordan leaves, and they got some nice insurance there themselves. He's on an expiring contract. So there's that. That's it for today's podcast. I'll be back tomorrow recapping the FIFA action from today, which is Group E and Group F, all the baseball action from today, and look ahead to tomorrow's games. Talk about Game 2 of the College World Series, and I'm going to do my free agency picks for the NHL tomorrow. Let's hope John Tavares doesn't sign tomorrow because I feel really good about my prediction for him. Hope you guys have a great day, everybody.